Operation 1, Mission 5, and you are really going to hate this one. The clanners have had enough, and they are coming after us with a vengeance. I hope you enjoyed taking your time in the last mission because you don't have time to do hardly anything in this one. This is a purely defensive mission, and they are coming at you with no mercy whatsoever. But first, let's look at our available tech. So I got another Uller now, and he's mostly clan tech. He's customized, sensor intermediate. Look at all the clan tech. Decided to put some of our stockpiled clan tech to use on the new Uller. On the W version, I managed to fit in 2 large weapons, large laser and an autocannon together. 9.5 tons here, 15.5 there. That's a lot of guns on a light mech. Should recognize everyone. Siren, Fiend, Mystique, Rooster, Hawk, and Lynx. It looks like on my saved version, Beast leveled. So not only did he level in the video that you saw, but he leveled in the separate run through that I was saving on. So I'm still using all of my green pilots, and I'm sitting Beast out until I get more mediums. We're bringing Lynx again. Hopefully Lynx will be hitting veterans soon. Then I'll be able to save him until I get a heavy mech and start working on new regulars. You'll also notice that we have a mine layer. On this mission, a mine layer is incredibly important. Good luck doing this mission without one. So I had to buy one from the store. It's 40 tons of our weight used. The thing about vehicles, though, is that you don't get them back after the mission. They are 1 mission consumables. So after this mission, the mine layer will be gone and I'll have to buy another one if I want to use it. So we're bringing 6 mechs and the mine layer. Defend farms from attack. Defend both farms. 5 small artillery, 1 large. By assisting us with our reconnaissance, a Port Arthur resistance cell has revealed itself to the Smoke Jaguars. The brave men and women of the cell are currently hiding out on 2 farms in the Vanderholm region, which are located at 1 and 1. It's the same objective, but they're at 2 different places. Unfortunately, the Jaguars have discovered their location and have dispatched a number of small strike forces to that area. Your mission is to stop the Jaguars and protect both farms. If you lose either of those, you fail the mission. Given the thick forest in the area, Tactical believes a mine layer could prove valuable in booby-trapping the limited paths through the trees. It's not just going to prove valuable, it's going to prove required. Good luck doing this mission without one, I would say. Italian Transport is also able to provide an additional forward drop zone usable as a scouting point, which means this. See, this is the first mission in the game where we're not all dropping together. We have a forward position down here with Force Group 3. You don't necessarily need to use it, it's just more here to introduce you to the concept of being dropped in different locations. Use it only if you believe necessary. I will use it. Your mech forces will be extracted upon completion of the mission. In other words, when there's no more enemy units attacking the farms, the mission will complete. Tactical notice: mine layers can be used to lay down fields of mines that prevent or delay enemy movement through an area. So they are really hammering it home that you should go buy a mine layer at this point. We go here. It was 9,000 credits. There's no reason to buy these. I don't even know why they offer this. There's no enemy mines on the mission. We have new pilots, but I don't need any of them so far. I'll be using these eventually as we need new greens. Countess, Hitman, ISIS gunman. I'll use them eventually as necessary. Our store, as you can see, there's more stuff coming open, but we don't need any of it yet because I've been salvaging. But after I get past the 6th mission, where I'm no longer guaranteed to have salvage, I'll have to start buying mechs at some point. Is there any text left? Be prepared for multiple waves of enemy forces. They do come in waves. They don't all attack at once. Remember, vehicles deployed into a mission are not recovered at the end of that mission. They're telling you this now and not sooner because they realize chances are players would not have bothered with a vehicle before this point. Even though you could have bought a Swiftwind or a Pegasus, in theory, you didn't have much reason to. So we have 2 Ullers, 2 fire starters, Raven, and our Hollander. We're dumping the commandos. We have a perfect 240 tons, but remember 40 of that is being used on the mine layer. We're going to put our Raven down here so that he can kind of scout the map for us. The main reason to do this is to try and airstrike some of the enemies. And then I'm actually going to put him here. We'll put our close range units into Group A. These are our longer range hitters. He's got 2 mediums and he has a Gauss. And we have the mine layer. This isn't going to be a very long video. It's a fast mission. The problem is you're not going to be able to enjoy the action very much because I have quite a bit of multitasking to do on this level and I can't sit and watch the action. The enemy's not going to wait for that. Let's get started.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat.
As soon as the mission boots, tell F3 to go up the map somewhere. Tell everyone else to go here. You really have to hustle here. They're not going to give you much time. Actually, the mine layer should not have moved yet. I need him to lay mines. One of the nasty tricks that they're going to pull on this map is to come up from behind you. They're actually going to send a couple of units around back here. If you don't put mines behind, like this, probably going to fail the mission. So that's the first thing to do. Put mines at the door. The back door, that is. Number 2, try and landmine these fuckers. Or, I mean artillery, as they're coming right here. I hate condors, and you're going to hate them too. They have large pulse lasers, and they're well armored. Get rid of them. 1, 2. Poof, they're all gone. That went quite well. Off to a very good start. Now the reason I'm running up here is because there is a few things for me to capture. There is actually salvage on this mission.
I think I have a contact.
Yeah, here comes the first group of enemies.
Yes, sir.
I'm on defend, so I don't have to babysit them.
I got a new sensor trait.
Enemy components.
Like I said before, I can't really watch the fights on this level. I have too much to do.
Enemy components captured.
So I put all my pilots on guard mode, so they'll just fight.
I'm thinking that's it for him.
Mystique here. I'm taking
One of the
fire.
problems with this level is that you have to know exactly where to put mines.
I'm under attack.
I do mean
I
exactly.
think I have a contact. Siren here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There's still more enemies coming. You can see them on the map. But I'm not going to bother watching it because I need to put mines down.
Fiend here.
Takes care of
That's
that.
it for him.
You need to know exactly where to go on this level. If you divide up your forces and you put some at some farm and some at the other farm, they're not going to be at the right place at the right time. You just need to know to start there and then forget this for the rest of the mission and come over here. This is a mission you really have to practice on. It's not a very long mission, but you do have to practice it. Or you're going to be in trouble. Make sure I got these. Okay. This is probably excessive. I think I only need it over here near the door. Trying to remember exactly where to put these. They do give you a short respite here to mainly to place landmines, because they know you have a mine layer. But, you know, the first time playing this mission, you have, like, no idea where to put the mines. So it's like, where should I put them? I know exactly where they're going to come from and what they're going to, you know, attack with. That's very important. At least on this particular mission. I'm trying to put down as many mines as I can before the group shows up that's going to come in this door. There's a very nasty mech that's coming with him. It's a hunchback. He has an AC-20. He's basically the walking version of the bulldog. I can't take him down fast enough before he's going to get a few shots off on that cannon. So someone's going to get ripped. And this is a mission where you might lose a pilot or at least get an ejection. But if you walk him through the mines, you know, before he gets to you, you will take a nice amount of damage preemptively, and it'll be easier for you. See, I'm pretty sure he's going to walk down this path right here. I'm just going to walk him straight into this. I want to walk him into all of these mines and just rip him apart. That should do it. And you also get some airstrikes. I recommend using 1 or 2 on the condors right at the start. I'm going to try and hit some mechs with the other ones, but I can't guarantee success. You see some sensor contacts. There's the hunchback, and he's also going to have quite a few vehicles with him, but the landmines will make short work of him. 2 of the LRM carriers, which this is a new vehicle type, it is stacked. It's got more LRMs than the strikers. See, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's a big problem. Fortunately, I put mines over here, so they rode into them, blew up. There's one of the enemies trying to sneak in behind us. He's going to hit the landmines and blow up. Oh, look at that. The hunchback fell down. So he's going to walk right through that. If you know the exact path, you could do this with 1 lane. I could have just went with this one on the right, it seems. But I didn't know the exact path. I just tried to do everything I could.
Leave it to me.
Trying to hit him with that Gauss before it gets here. We want to keep our units out of the landmines, but we want to be waiting for them.
I got it.
Oh, look at that. He's legged. The mines have crippled him. That means we can get plenty of Gauss shots before he gets here. That is really good. Wow. I'm kind of shocked. I actually stopped him from getting a single round off. I did not expect that. That is like the best thing that could have happened. Let's see if I get lucky again, huh? Right here. Oh, come on. There's a Cougar. It's a new clan mech. It's a light mech. 35-ton clan mech. It's the best light mech in the game. 3. Oh, come on. They're not giving me that one. It would have went in, but they turned. See if we can get this. Got that. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he lost an arm. We did some damage at least, which is better than nothing. I'm honestly not worried about the light mechs though, because we didn't take anything on the hunchback. It's usually the hunchback that's the problem. He comes over here and he hits you with a couple of AC-20 rounds and it just rips someone apart. My mechs, however, are still all in perfect shape because we didn't have to fight the hunchback. It was just beautiful. I can't believe that happened. I've never seen that happen before, where I took the hunchback out without getting hit once. And if you're wondering, I did practice this mission a few times.
Hey, I got a contact.
Twice, I think, before I recorded it. But that just helped me put the mines down. Shit.
We're under attack.
Well, that's not going to work anymore. I did not have that result the first 2 times that I practiced. I actually had to fight him and we got tore up. That's what I was expecting to happen again. I just got pretty damn lucky with those Gauss hits. Lynx, it looks like all the misses that Lynx had on the last level, he spared me from on this level. So this is the last part of the mission. We just have some light mechs showing up. See, they're coming from down here.
Destroyed. I'll take care of it. We go.
This mission is going quite well. This is a really nasty mission. And unless you can, you know, issue all the orders quickly enough, put all the mines down fast, correct spots, it's nasty.
Mech destroyed. I'll take care of it.
He's going for the buildings. That could fail us the mission.
I'll take care of it.
Got to get him off of that. If you ignore an enemy, they'll go for the farm. Then you can fail the mission. We lost one. I don't remember how many you have to lose.
Mission objective.
Might be 2 or 3 out of a group.
Mission successful.
That was a pulse-pounding mission, wasn't it? But it was pretty short. One and only objective, defend both farms, 45,000 credits. I maxed the weight, didn't get a bonus. The 2 resource nodes, which are the only ones on the map, didn't have much in it. If you're kind of struggling on this mission, you could just skip those resource nodes up top. They're not really worth the trouble. It just had 3 SRMs and 2 LRMs. That's not going to make or break my bank by any means. So if you're having trouble putting up enough mines and multitasking, just skip those 2 resource nodes up the map that I went after. As for salvage, it's actually made pretty well. I got 2 Ullers and a Cougar. My pre-save, however, has the Hunchback. I wanted the Hunchback, so when I was grinding the mission for salvage, I got the Hunchback and the Cougar. I wanted one or the other. Whichever one popped first, I was going to take, and I just so happened to get both on the same attempt. I got the Hunchback and the Cougar. Both of them are pretty good salvages. The Cougar is the best light mech in the game, and I would recommend an A or a J on it. It's a very good mech to put your electronics in, because remember, it's either Raven or light clan mech only. So the Cougar is the best light mech, 35-ton clanner, and the A has more armor to protect your electronics. So that'll be our new sensor mech soon. In the near future, we'll take the sensors out of the Raven, put them in the Cougar, which is a better mech. And that's it for this one, nice and short. Not even 20 minutes. See you next mission.